and welcome back. Today I have got the hot seat, okay? I have created this moment for the ladies to ask the gents some questions because we've been dating during the pandemic. We've been trying, shall I say, dating. And there's a few things that have happened. So today we're gonna sit with this amazing gentleman over here. We're gonna ask him some questions just to gain a better understanding of how the mind of the man works, okay? Because I have got some things I need to get off my chest. Sorry to you guys, I know you didn't do them personally to us, but this is why you guys are in the hot seat today. So I'm gonna get you guys to introduce yourself. We're gonna start from my right over there.
Hey, I am Danielle, and yeah, I'm just here adding to the conversation. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's get started.
My name's Keiza, and I'm going to be answering questions in the hot seat.
My name's Joseph, go by Midrange Joe, and I'm here to answer all your questions.
Okay.
And my name is Fadzai. You said you're ready. Are you sure?
I'm ready.
She's like,
I'm here. I'm gonna fire them questions.
I'm ready.
So, my ladies, I've asked them to prepare some questions for the gents. The reason we're doing this is because we just want to, because we have been dating. We've been single ladies during the pandemic. We've been dating. We've encountered ghosting. We've encountered men that will show you love from the first moment, and then they just stop texting, stop calling. Like, did we do something? Like, what happened? Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, when you're dating, what are you looking for? Like, I don't understand. There's so many things we just want to understand. And we know you can't speak for all men out there, but we're just gonna start the conversation. So my first question, I'm gonna go first, because this is why I put on the red skirt, because it's the hot seat. So my first question would be to you men, why is it that when you are dating somebody or getting to know somebody, the first initial stages, you are so nice, you're loving, you're consistent, and you're texting, you're calling, you're complimenting, and then the communication just stops? Like, what happened? What can you explain that transition? Because we're left wondering, did I do something wrong? Doesn't he like me anymore? Do I call him and check in? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? We're left in this awkward position that it just end up just dying out.
I think we're first.
I think, that some of it comes, I think there's this issue that men have when it comes to communication. And it's like, if they're not ready to jump in a relationship or be committed to somebody, they'll just kind of create this ambiguity kind of situation. And then it's like, for the girl, it's just like, tell me how you feel, and then, we can go our separate ways. But the guy is kind of still trying to calculate whether or not he wants to talk to the girl, whether he wants to chat to another girl, come back to this. Like, he's trying to play so many games at once. But I don't know. I'd say it depends, because a lot of the time you got to think about how do I put this?
Find your words, because it has to be correct. Find your words. We're listening.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to be diplomatic, innit?
No, don't even be. Let's not be diplomatic.
If it's after they've had sex,
Okay.
then his energy might switch up because that was what he was there for. If it was for something else, then that's probably on some character trait of the woman. But I think most of the time, it's like once they get past that kind of sleeping stage, just goes downhill from there.
What do you have to say to that?
Yeah, I think I'd agree, but I'd also say, I think two reasons I could think of is, one, I think you touched on it just now. You did something that he doesn't like you anymore. Whether it's right or wrong, something that you did just put him off. It gave him the...
Let me listen to this.
And the second thing is, I think there's some guys that they know within themselves that as much as they like you, they're not ready for what you want, but they don't know how to tell you.
Okay, wait.
100.
Okay, go on.
Because I think most men understand that relationships, and especially long-term relationships, come with a certain level of expectations and responsibility. Is we're the ones who have the onus of like performing and taking you on dates and providing, etc. If we were to go the distance, get married, etc., you're relying on me to be the breadwinner and be responsible for you in that way. You don't really hear about men talking about, or she's got to take me on a date and I'm not going on half of her. You don't really hear that. It's usually the other way around. We have to fork out. We have to provide safety, security, etc. There's a lot that's demanded from us. And we know what you come with, whether we like it or not.
No, but that's not really answering my question.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna let him go. Let him land.
So I think sometimes what it is is that a guy actually genuinely does like you, and he's conflicted within himself that he doesn't want to lead you along into this path of a long-term relationship, knowing what it demands, knowing that he's not in a position to provide that at that time for you. But he doesn't know how to say, like, listen, man, I really like you, but this relationship thing ain't gonna work because I ain't ready.
So why are you still entertaining me?
Because he doesn't know how to, like, that's...
You're wasting my time.
See, that's the thing. This is
Maybe, but this is the thing you guys have to understand as well. They're also human. The way that you guys are asking us questions to figure out men, sometimes men don't know this either.
Yeah.
Because no one's teaching them. We're also human beings that haven't always been told and taught how to cope with certain things as we're going along. We're figuring things out too. So he might feel that way, and he might he might understand what he's feeling or why he's feeling that or how to communicate it. And it's not because he's trying to do something wrong to you or be bad to you or waste your time. It's because he himself is also figuring stuff out.
But I mean, if we're saying like, be open, be honest, let's communicate what's going on. Like, that's your opportunity right there to say, look, it's not, I don't think it's a difficult thing. Like, if we can...
No, because the other side of it is, if he's that honest, he knows you're going to leave.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
then-
He doesn't want you to leave.
Great point. Because it's like, look,
Yeah.
You don't want that honesty.
be honest. We want the honest.
And you should want it. You should want it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you why.
even want, I
I'm
need it.
giving you the why,
I
innit?
did it.
as a man, yeah, you got, or any human being, you're gonna put yourself first. If I tell you, oh, I don't want a relationship with you, I'm not looking for anything, and that's gonna compromise the situation we have where we're having like there's a constant, you know, you coming over to my house and it's a good setup.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you the truth. Like, why would I then tell you, oh,
Are you
They're
not
spoiling-
being
That's
selfish, though?
insensitive.
Are you being selfish?
But
So you're
human-
clearly saying we are lying to you because we want to keep you around. Because if I tell you the truth, you will leave.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Some men think like that.
basically, yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Problematic.
So why are you keeping me around? If you clearly, if I am a woman, I'm telling you, this is what I am looking for out of this getting to know each other, dating moment. I want this and that out of it. And at the beginning, you're coming knowing I've said this to you.
Because some of you are giving giving him your body, and he's gonna ride it as long as you're gonna give to him.
And
No, okay, forget giving the body.
forget that.
Forget the body. Forget that. I'm saying
It's hard
you're
to
coming.
forget. It's hard to
So wait, so
forget.
you're not smashing, just wait.
hard to
Okay,
forget.
if the girl loves you, everything now, she's kept you feeling, she's proper into the
Yeah.
relationship, and you're still there, don't you feel bad? That's someone's daughter, you know.
Yeah, you get eventually, but like, you know,
That's someone's daughter.
eventually you ride the wave.
Sir,
innit?
How do you feel
ride
if
the
someone
wave.
gave a sister?
Yeah.
How do you feel if someone fits your sister like that?
So that's what the
The thing is,
The thing is,
I tell my
Obviously,
sister,
if your sister's
I'll tell my sisters how men are, so they avoid these situations.
it's it's problematic.
I was gonna say, yeah, sometimes, this is gonna sound mad, sometimes women are too good. That's why guys leave. Like, sometimes you're too correct.
That's true.
When the
You don't
guy is
wanna hear
not
that, but
ready
it's true.
for correctness right now. So the guy is busy with like 10 options and you're like a dream girl, but he's just not in the right mind frame for it. So it's more like he's thinking about you and saying, look, I'm not in the right mindset. Let me let you go and find somebody that's your equal. Me, you might find me attractive, but I'm not in your mindset. So it's like, it's kind of a strange
What's your
one.
definition of correct when you say correct?
Like, I'm saying, like, maybe she's caring, she does everything that you
All the
want.
quality, all the quality,
Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Because everyone
in a
has
wife.
He can't
Yeah.
reciprocate it, so he's just like, you know what, I'll let you go and do you. But then women always see it like, what, like,
there's
that's
something
Yeah,
wrong
because
with
I
it
did
doesn't
everything.
always make sense. Let me know, like, it doesn't always make sense. Because I'm coming from a point, we're not talking about kids or boys, we're talking about men,
Yeah.
right? We're talking about men that are, and the thing is, they are also doing the chasing, they're coming and they're pursuing you. And you're now letting your guard down and saying, okay, I think this might work. I think I can actually trust him. I think I might let him in a little bit. I think I'm gonna, lower my walls for him so I can see the real me a bit more because I feel like he's being genuine with me. And this is something that's happening, like, not just with me or not just with them. Women in general, they're experiencing men that will do this. What was that? I think you spoke about it last episode when they show you so much love at the beginning and it just stops.
Man, all I can say is I think it's many of the reasons that we've mentioned
Yeah.
that you have to dig through those answers, innit? Because that's
I'm gonna throw in a curveball. When women meet guys for the first time, they usually do like the chill, quiet, no problems, nothing. There's nothing wrong with you guys. Then when the relationship starts to marinate, then your personality comes out. You don't like this, you don't like that, you don't like this. So it's like everybody's holding back pieces of their personality.
they're sharp with their representative. They're sharp with it's an audition at that point.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
gonna put their best foot
They're
forward.
gonna give
you what you wanna
Of
see.
course.
Right.
And that's what
Like,
that's what
you know.
Like There's
But it doesn't
there's
mean
women,
you lie,
and
though.
you
It
lot probably
doesn't-
have
you're
friends
not
that do
lying.
this.
You're just revealing your parts of your personality as you get to know the person, but it's not lying like
Listen.
what guys do.
There's women, yeah. You lot probably have friends, family members, etc. that do this as well. Yeah, there's women that they will see a new guy and they'll get excited. Oh yeah, he's that. I'm not gonna show him I'm mad until like 6 months time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lot know that you do that. Not you lot specifically, but women do that. They're like, no, like there's women that know that they have issues that they're going to suppress to impress him. And then when those issues start to come up, oh, he doesn't like me no more. No, he doesn't like me. It's like, no, he doesn't like you because he's seen that.
The true you now.
And he doesn't want to deal with that. Or you're just thinking, oh, why is he changing up on me? It's like, no, what did you show him? Because it's not always us, you know. Sometimes
But then I'm not gonna,
sometimes you need to be accountable. Like,
no, but it's like me. Like I'm not gonna show you my real. I'm gonna show you my real self, but I'm not gonna be too open. I'm still getting. That's why it's called the getting to know you stage. You're getting to know me.
yeah,
So you need to.
if I get to know you and I don't like you no more, I can go.
Yeah, but be honest. But here means that you're still smashing kind of thing.
No, I'm just saying, I'm
still
speaking for the
enjoying
wider
it.
community.
No, but you're still enjoying.
I'm like,
I'm not gonna say it's right. I'm not gonna say it's right, but we're saying that that's how we are. That's how men are.
Yes.
Like, you just have to accept that and just learn how to identify that and
I refuse.
But how are you gonna learn to identify that?
have conversations like you're having now. Because we'll just tell you.
Do you know one thing I've realized, right? With what you're saying, that's how men are. And I've had this conversation with you off camera. Like, I don't co-sign to that. I do not want to believe and make that my belief system. That's how men are, so I should accept this treatment. That's how men are, so I should
You
accept.
shouldn't accept the treatment.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing, there are a lot of women that are just settling because of that's how men are.
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets.
All right, let me elaborate on that then. So when I say that's how men are, right? I'm saying, generally speaking, like there's a certain, like I think men have certain things in their nature and women have certain things that's in their nature, right? One of the things about men, and again, not all men, not all women, etc., just putting it out there, but we do think like that. We do think like, okay, some men are like, I'm getting a good deal here out of her. She doesn't even really realize it, and I'm not doing much work, but I'm still getting serviced. So why am I going to throw that away for? What would I do? Like this person, this person gives me attention, and she comes around and she cooks for me and does this, that, and the other, and I don't even really, I might take her on a date once every 8 weeks. I don't do that much for her. She drives to my house all the time. I actually don't. I got a good deal. Why am I gonna cut that off? It's selfish. Huh?
That's being only
No,
your
but
this
he's
is what I'm
saying,
saying.
you're meeting his needs,
I know.
and he's saying, why am I going to stop that?
No, but I'm saying that
Free
but that's been
benefits, I have to
selfish.
pay.
Yes,
it's not,
it is.
okay.
It is.
Do you know?
It is. I'm not justifying it, but I'm saying it is what it is.
Yeah.
That just broke my heart.
Are you currently experiencing?
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying that's how we think. Like, I'm getting, because look, think about it from this way as well. Most women, yeah, you can pull up your phone book and you can find someone to sleep with you today.
Yes.
Yeah. For men, that's harder.
It's so much harder.
That's
Men
a
is
lie.
That's
I don't
a lie.
believe that.
How is
That's
it
a lie.
harder? I don't believe that.
I can't. No, that's hard.
All of
for me.
you guys could just walk out today and be like,
You can find someone on the street.
I just feel like doing
So do you think
something
I'm
today.
single
Now.
right now?
Huh?
Nah.
No, not relationship.
Sleep with.
Yes,
Yes,
you're
sleep
sleeping
with.
with.
Yes.
Yes. No, but I can't just. No, I don't think so.
But no, I'm saying
it's hard.
women have the ability. It's easier for you to just find someone.
I will co-sign that. I'm not going to lie.
I
I'm not
think it's easier for
co-signing
you
that.
guys.
See, we're telling you what it is, and you're not
Everybody's
trying to hear it.
so-
Though.
Sis,
You're just
no,
trying to
okay,
tell me
no,
none of you
let's
guys'
not
DMs
lie.
are rumbling.
Sis.
Yes.
You know. Don't even look to the side.
No, I'm not
In your
co-signing.
phone book right now, there is a man waiting for your call. You know he will
That's the
come
same.
over.
I understand
And you
that,
know.
but it's also
Look,
the same
he's
for
saying
guys.
It's not the same for us. This is what we're telling you.
Really?
Guys have to work
Okay.
harder. Do you know what women do? A woman will like you and she will follow you on Instagram and like 8 of your pictures and not say nothing to you.
That's true, actually, right? That's true.
Even that is brave. Even that is brave.
A woman will see you at the
I'm a little
bar
bit triggered.
and she'll just stand next to the bar when you're buying your drink and not say nothing to you. Just wait and hope that you get her attention. That's what women do. Men, we have to go in and shoot. Yo, babes, you're looking pretty. You know, we have to say something. We have to go and do the work to get you.
With the
We have
risk
to go.
of being shut down.
Exactly. You women
And then
don't
you
like
can put in the
rejection.
group
You don't
chat.
take the risk like we do to go and get the partner. So it's harder for men to even have what women think we're after, the sexual encounters. We have to work. We have to prove so we have to jump through hoops and show that we have to do all this stuff. Women, you lot can just go on your phone book. Hey, listen, I've liked you for a while. It's been a long day. Come round.
Oh, do you remember that day you said? Can you come
Right?
She knows, sir. She knows.
So it's different. Like so when a man's got it easy like that, he's like, rah, she just does everything I need her to,
I don't
plus
do
more, and
anything.
I don't have to do nothing. This is a dream. I'm not gonna cut this off. Because to find another one like that, it's work.
But can I ask you something? As you said, you have to make that step to like move to a girl or approach a lady. Do you find it that when you approach the lady and she rejects, and then afterwards you're going to your boy saying, "Oh, she's a slat, she's a."
We don't
what?
do. I don't do that. I don't
Okay,
know.
some
I don't know.
guys.
I don't know about those guys. They're losers to me. Like, if you
Change your friend, sis.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Change the
it's just
change the
experience, I've
circle.
experienced.
if a guy's moved to you and then you rejected him and then he's gone, oh, your butt, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
like,
like,
I know, man.
that's like
We don't
18-year-olds.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
what
I get that,
women
and I've seen that a lot.
I think what
these
women have
days,
to question is, why do I keep attracting that kind of guy?
Exactly.
Because you're attracted.
It's meant to be hot seat
Holla.
for us. We're not trying to.
Thank you. We'll bring this back. So
Stress.
when you guys are dating, right? Okay, let's say you are maybe on online or face to face, whatever. When you're trying to find the girl to approach, what are you looking for? Because I feel sometimes with women, we don't know exactly how or what you're looking for to approach her. What, how should she be, or what is it that attracts you more to her? Is it just solely on the physicality, or is it like, how do you date? I think that's the best
Can
way.
I just add, and how do you, when you meet someone, is it an instant, yes, I know I want to be with this person? Is that a real thing? Or is it, you actually do take your time to really decide? Or is it instantly when you see them and you get to know them, you're like, yes.
I
and
think
you're kind of,
it depends. Like sometimes you see certain girls, you're like, this is a heavy hitter, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I get this thing, I'm done. I'm dropping all options, everything's going.
But how do you know she's a heavy hitter? Like,
You
how
just
would know?
look at her and you're just like this. Look, if like, you can just look at a girl and be like, I'll show you to my mom. Like, you look at a girl and you're like, this girl's super valid. And then you see other girls, you're just like,
No, but then you're looking at is that personality, everything as
No,
well.
do you know what? I've actually thought about this. There might be a level of bias or kind of like us putting our own kind of notion on it. You know, when a girl might see a guy and might be like, if he trips over here and then he falls on my arm or something like that, this is the chosen guy. Like, they put some kind of scenario. Maybe this is what guys are doing when they say, when I first meet a girl, she's the one. Like, they're just giving themselves permission to feel that way towards her.
Okay.
And they're not necessarily
I
natural.
like that, giving themselves permission to feel that way towards her.
Yeah.
What would you say on that?
So the first question, just briefly repeat that.
Okay, no, it's just like when you are to approach a
How do we
woman,
date?
how do you date? Like, how do you know this is the one I want to date? Like, what?
And then do we decide on first sight?
like, not
Yeah.
first sight, but when you
Like,
is it
how
easy?
quickly
Yeah,
do we? All right,
yeah.
cool. I think again, depending on, because not every man's different, right? I think that if you're looking for a man who is decisive, he has respect of his peers, he has leadership qualities, he knows where he wants to go. Those kinds of men make decisions quickly because they have to, because they're leaders, and there's a lot of decisions being like, they have a lot of people that want decisions from them. Like, their life requires them to be decisive like that, so they haven't got time. So for me personally, like, I'm in a relationship now, right? And there's several things that I might look at. First is genuine connection. Do I find her attractive physically? Do I get along with her? Is she easy to talk to? Do we have similar interests? Like, is it a chore to text her or call her? Or do I actually look forward to speaking to her and being with her and just having her in my company? Right? That's one thing I look for. Digital footprint, because there's a lot of women that...
Hold on, wait, what does that mean?
Digital footprint. So I'll explain. I'll explain. So digital footprint is like how this person appears online. If you were to follow them on social media, if you were to Google them, if you see anything about them online, how do they present themselves online? So if she's got the first two, for me, for instance, like, she's physically attractive, I enjoy being around her, chatting to her, etc. But then I go and then she's just shaking bum on Instagram. Nope. That's how we think. That's what you're asking, so I'm telling you. So
Drop the mic, sir.
Okay.
So you can think that's whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just, no, I don't care. Like, you're gonna be the mother of my children. You're shaking bum on Instagram. No, you're not that anymore. You go in a different category. You're for fun. You're not for long term anymore. That's what you're for. No. Sorry, that's it. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. No.
You can
Why is
disagree.
that offending you?
Huh?
Why is
No, because on my social media, that doesn't make me who I am to my, like,
Yeah, but it doesn't
my
matter
boyfriend
what
or what?
you think. It matters what we think. Because I'm the buyer. So if I get, if that's how you're
That's who
marketing
I
to
am.
me,
Accept me. That if I want to go and shake my ass,
I can accept
shake my
you and
ass.
I can
and a
accept
thong
you.
on Instagram,
But
I can.
that's the
You
thing.
should, that's who I am.
you're allowed to do that, and I'm allowed to not want that.
No.
I'm allowed to.
Yeah,
I'm allowed
he's
to
allowed to not
I
want
mean-
it. He's allowed to not want it, no?
You can't do that.
I can judge you like that.
Huh?
I can judge you like
Okay,
that. As a man,
if your girlfriend right now, you're serious, right? If you see her now shaking her ass here on like Snapchat
one of my
or something.
ex-partners did that, yeah, and she
What
took
did
the
you
post down immediately.
The provider, you know.
No, because I called her and I was like, listen, this is some BS. You better take that down. I'm not putting
But she's
up
having
with
fun
that.
with
I
her
mean,
I
girls.
don't
She's
care.
out.
I don't care.
I don't-
You're
I
representing
don't
So
me.
you want it to be
agree with
Mother
the
Mary when
judging
she's out with her
thing, like-
girls.
Listen, you can disagree with me, but this is how we think. So if that's the viewpoint you hold, you have to understand that you're taking a lot of options for yourself off the table immediately. They might not say it to
Not
you.
necessarily.
Okay,
Not
if that's my
necessarily.
profession, there you go.
If she wants to do that,
If
she
that's my
shouldn't be
profession.
judged for it. If that's your preference, that's
You don't
your
always tell us how we
preference.
should
Do you know what I
think,
mean?
how we
Like,
should. This is how. We're not changing. We shouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
We are who we are. If I see my woman shaking bum on Instagram or someone, then as a man, how I want my woman to represent me, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
fair enough,
question.
That's your preference.
That's
You
it.
are trying. I'm sure there's some things that
Yes.
you can say. If a man is doing this on social media constantly, I'm not going to.
He's wearing grey sweatpants on social media all the time.
That's the one I was going for. It was in my pocket. I swear, I was going to say the same thing. The grey shorts. It was when
He's wearing grey shorts all the time.
No.
Okay.
And he was actually packing. He was packing, and then girls started commenting under his pictures.
Bare love her eyes.
Bare
emoji.
love her eyes.
That's my man's profession.
That's
He
my
get paid
man.
for this.
Because I know he likes me, so
That's cool.
those are just
So that's for
simple
you
girls.
then. That's for you.
Because I know I'm powerful.
But
I know who I am.
You're
Sorry.
allowed to see that and either want him or not want him.
Yes.
You can-
No,
you're
but I'm
allowed
saying
that.
if that's the girl's profession, if she's like a stripper or something. she's
Why would I
shaking
date
her-
a stripper? I don't want a stripper. I don't
Child.
want to date a stripper.
Okay.
that's
We're
the
gonna
best.
reel this back.
I don't want to date.
Okay,
I
no.
don't want to date a woman that
No.
shakes bum for
We're
money.
gonna, no, we're
That's
gonna reel
why
this
she's
back,
making
guys.
money.
We're gonna
That's fine, I
reel
don't
this
want it.
back. We're basically, we give it to them. He is saying, like, this for me won't work, which
Yeah.
is fine.
It's
You
his
might find
preference,
a gen that is
Yeah.
okay with that, which is fine. So, okay, cool. But I get where he's coming from because the type of woman I am, even my close friends, if I see Danielle is on Instagram shaking ass in a thong on a yacht, hi
in Dubai.
in Dubai. I'm like, sis, do
Dragging
we
me.
need to sit down and tell what's happening? Because that's not within her character to do that. So it's about the character I think that he's coming from, like the woman that he would. I don't. I'm not trying to help the men today. I'm just trying to put them on.
Is it true that about dressing as well? Like you guys, like if you see a girl like probably on Insta, Facebook naked, you think
Let me come to that because I'm on point 3, which is digital
Okay.
footprint. Yeah. So, am I physically attracted to her? Do I get along with her? Do I then talk into her company, etc.? Is her digital footprint decent at least? And then also, what are her plans for the future? What's her views on male-female dynamics, relationships, etc.? Because if I've got the first 3 and then she's like, she thinks very differently about like family, relationships, marriage than I do, then that's a misalignment. So it's not going to work because I might like you, but I want 5 kids. You want 1. That this isn't going to work. We want different things.
Hey, it can still work. You just don't pull out, bro.
Yeah, but I want it to be a, you
Wait.
try to. Oh,
Sadly, man.
because you're letting us down here, bro. But what I'm saying is, as a man,
We caught it. We caught it.
as a man,
was caught on camera.
these are the things they got you on camera for.
Joking, bro.
These are some of the things that we're looking at. Like we're looking at all of these things, and we're running you through that criteria. Especially if that's a decisive man who knows where he's going. Like if he knows I'm going this way in my life, this is what I want. I've got this picture of what I want in my life. I want my business, my woman, my children, a community, a family. Is this woman going to help me attain that, or is she going to hinder that? Is she going to come in? Is she going to add on top of the stress? Because as a man, we're going out and fighting the world as it is. So am I going to come home to a fight with her? Yeah. And all of these things are signals to us. It's just like job interviews. Like if you give out your CV, you might have been the best person for the job, but if your CV is written in Comic Sans, you're not getting the job.
That's true.
That's it. That's it.
That's a great analogy.
That's so good.
That's it.
So
At least it's good. I like it how you know what you want.
Yeah.
that's
At
true.
least
Yeah.
you're literally focused. Like you know, this is the girl I want.
Very thorough
That's
with
it.
that.
No,
Yeah.
no side, no
Yeah,
what. This
yeah.
is what I
That's it.
want.
Yeah.
Literally, you got your head, and you seem like a family man as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I am. There's a
that's
lot
what
of
I'm
men
saying,
That
yeah.
aren't,
that aren't like,
Like
that.
that, yeah.
There's a lot of men that they're playing around because they don't know what they want. They're not
yeah.
decisive about what they want in life. They're not clear about what they want in life.
That's the
So
ones the
what
women like
what do you
to do.
expect to get from those kinds of men?
Wait. Did you hear that comment?
What
did he say?
Those are the ones the women like. Actually, that's my next question.
It is true.
Do you feel that women do really give the good guy a chance more than they do the bad guy? And of course, everybody's definition of those are different. But I've spoken to quite a few gents, and they say, I'm a good guy. I know she will be treated well with me. I will do A, B, C, D for her, because she's deserving of it. But she keeps choosing that type of a guy, which quote unquote is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that? Like that is
To an
something.
extent.
I think it's not necessarily about good and bad. It's about
Yeah.
who's going to tell you the truth when you don't want to hear it. The bad guy will tell you the truth when you don't want to hear it. The good guy will say yes to you and say, no, like if you go to him and say, oh, does this dress look good on me? The good guy will say, yeah, man, this dress looks beautiful on you. And you know in your heart of hearts, you're not sure about this dress. This guy could be lying to you. Now you go to that bad, hey, take that dress off, man. That dress is not good. And it might annoy you at first, but when you walk away, like I lived with 3 girls for like 2 years. And they're like, most of the times when I spoke to guys that were rude, in the moment I was kind of angry, but I appreciate the fact that they're at least honest with me and they could be true with me. So I think it's just, when you sometimes mess with good guys, they sometimes don't always say their real opinion. They say what you
They
want to
pander,
hear.
innit?
And they're pandering, like, and that's what I think girls don't like. Like, because they need to feel, I think women need to feel like if they're messing up, you have their back. But if you're, the niceness is one part, but if you can't at least tell them that there's something wrong when they're doing something wrong, it's just like, that's what you expect out of a friend.
See,
So,
no,
like,
we want the good man, holler.
Good
We want to
honest
start
men are boring.
matchmaking.
Good honest men.
That's what I'm saying. This is
They're
what.
boring. Like
This-
literally,
What-
I can
what
give
do you mean boring?
I think with the good guy, it's like I feel like I can't be myself around him.
What's a good guy to
Really?
you?
Huh?
Like, how
What's a
would
good
you
guy?
mean?
Not a good guy, like okay, someone that's like proper, like into faith, like proper church boy. Those
Wait
guys.
a minute,
wait,
we're not
let
going
me-
to do that now,
Wait,
sis.
No, let her land, let her land. Let her land.
Oh,
I wanna hear
It
this.
depends,
because you know
depends.
why?
The drummer.
Do you know why? Because like I feel like now, okay.
Wait, but would you? I don't know. What I'm saying.
Okay, because
we're not gonna
I drink and you're telling me you can't drink, and I feel like I can't be myself. Like okay, you're judging me because I'm drinking. Like oh, you shouldn't drink because you're opening the Bible for me. Doing what? No.
What church do they go to?
Yeah.
No, because I feel like when you say good guy, it shouldn't have to be like because you're a church boy or good. Trust me.
No. I'm not saying church. I love church boys, but you know, there's some. You know, those ones who like.
There are people that
Yes,
are just
some.
holier than thou.
Yes.
Whether they're church, there's some.
But then
people that
you're nice. You're literally a nice gentleman. Everything about you is alright. But then with your faith, it's actually getting in the way of a relationship.
This.
You're
Because
telling me I
because
can't
you
wear
can't drink
trousers.
together.
Yeah, probably you're telling me I can't wear trousers because of your faith. Or I need to adapt. Yes, I do need to adapt. I'm a woman. I need to adapt. But some things just like, you know.
I mean, for
Sounds
me, a
very
good
similar
guy
to-
is someone that they're serious. Like they're
That's
not
what I'm
playing
saying.
around like with you. Like
Yeah, they're ready for
they
you.
want
They
you,
will-
and they're going all out. Right. That's That's
That's
usually what the
a good guy is.
doing.
Like he would
The
do
bad
anything
guy
to
is the
make
one
you feel
that's
great.
like
But then
messing
the good guy can
around.
go all out on you, but
Yeah,
then after a
but-
few months, as you said, you know when
No.
they stop speaking up to you.
No,
No,
they're
that's
not-
different.
that's different.
This good
We're
guy
talking
wants
about
to
the-
make you his girl
Exactly.
now. Like
I don't really
he's
think there's
ready.
a good or bad guy, to be
No,
honest.
but I mean, just like
Just in general, like just
Genuinely.
in general.
Yeah.
I think that it needs to be defined though. What is a good guy?
So
What is a
for when
bad
we talk
guy?
about bad guy, it's like the guy that's just like the
the one
F
that
boy.
wants to play. Yeah.
The F boy,
Like-
basically,
Okay.
right? Who's just messing around. He's good looking, extremely beautiful man.
Yeah.
Can get any girl, like he gets girls, but you want that. I don't know, there's something that's attracting about that type of lifestyle.
Actually, what would be good is actually your definition of a good guy and a bad guy.
No, we need to hear. I want to hear it from you guys.
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
You're the ones who
No,
want
we're
men.
gonna have to wrap this up because I need to do a part 2 another time. Do you know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna have to wrap this up because
know-
I can see where we're going
Do you
with
know what?
this.
Do you know what I'll say? I think women that are attracted to guys that are not good for them, is how I'm going to phrase it,
Yeah.
have self-worth issues. I think
Yeah.
there's something wrong inside those women that they don't feel worthy of a man that is a quote good guy or a guy that would treat them
I agree.
in a certain kind of way. So they go for, oh, that's the best I can get because that's what's near me, and plus all the other
Who
women
gives
like
them the
him.
bare minimum?
And I think it's fear as well of like dating
Well,
serious
'cause
guys. Like
it-
you know you have to commit.
Because
As
the
a
thing
woman,
with
you have to commit.
the
and
thing
there's a lot of
the thing
commitment.
with guys like that as well, right? Guys who are decisive on a clear path. They know what they want, etc. They demand certain standards. So they expect the woman that they're with to meet those standards as well. And I think a lot of women are not prepared to meet those standards because they demand a lot. Life demands a lot out of them, and they will demand a lot out of anyone they choose to have around them. That quote bad guy, he might be, the guy that all the women are chasing, etc. But guess what? He's also got 4 kids and 4 different mothers, and he doesn't make any money.
And he comes with stress.
He dresses well and he looks good and he smells
Lord
nice.
have mercy, child.
But he's just gonna give you a child and leave.
But actually, sometimes the good guy isn't actually that, independent and strong or whatever. He just knows that he wants you. Like, for instance, I had someone who, they were a good guy. He knew he wanted to be
like he was
with
a
me.
nice person.
He was a nice person, but the leadership, I need someone that's gonna step up. The leadership wasn't there. I couldn't rely on him. It was too flimsy.
You see, that's the thing. He was a nice person, but he wasn't a masculine figure by the sounds of it. He wasn't someone he wasn't capable.
Yeah.
Like if he could, he would. But you don't need if I could, I would. You need someone who can do the thing, innit? But honestly, I think a lot of it is down to, and not just women, but we're talking about women now, innit? But people have very big self-worth issues, and that affects who they can even attract around them. That's why I think a lot of women go for the quote bad guy.
I think I agree with that.
I was going to add to that. I agree with you, but I also have a different opinion to that too. I think sometimes women go for bad guys because it's what everybody else wants. So if they end up getting the bad guy, it looks the achievement.
That's her trophy, innit?
The achievement.
It looks the part. It's social status. We look good together. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my God, she got him."
When you're with someone, they're like, "Oh no, I bet she bullies him."
Yeah. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're gonna bring this conversation to an end. This has been amazing. It was a hot seat, but they did try and turn it around to us. But we're going to do another one another time. But honestly, thank you guys for being on this hot seat. I know it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
So some of you sweating.
You kind of turn against outside.
I looked there and when they went the solos, I went.
It's been a pleasure having you guys on board. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. And thank you guys for watching. It's your girl Percy. Like I said, I'm bringing something different to you guys. This is a conversation to help anybody that's dating or single or in a relationship, because we want to have real and unmasked conversation. Thank you for watching.